Maybe I won't shoot this guy. I'm just gonna fly like on his 6. Let's see what he does. See how he handles it.
You know you've gotten really good when it's no longer about just winning. You just get curious just to see what happens.
So see what he does. I'm just gonna like fly formation with him and see how he handles it. There's still places where I don't understand what happened or what's happening. There's still some spots I get in. Oh boy, now the lag, that will cause me to break my formation. He's ruddering and rolling. Is he gonna go in the water? Nope. Still not shooting. At this point, I don't care if he wins. I just want to see how long I can hang out with him. He's gonna be like, this is the greatest fight I've ever been in. This is actually a good exercise in closure, I think.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Why is he... Oh, there he goes. He went in the water. He ripped his horizontal stabilizer off somehow.
Oh, wow.
Like in the F-15C.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure how that happened. I never shot at him. I'm not going to shoot at him and see what... Just a little experiment here. Okay. Same merge as last round. I'm very picky with my HUD lights. Like, they need to be just right brightness. Not too bright where they distract me, but just right.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
even a
very
monitor.
picky.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like that in the car too. Like if I drive at night, I don't like the HUD to be bright or...
Yeah.
Me and this guy are 100 knots. 104.
What is he in?
He's in an F-15C, so it's not really fair. I'm in the Mirage. But that's why I'm not shooting.
Yeah.
I'm at 105 knots right now. Actually, 99. Is that T-Rock?
Yeah, what's up, dudes?
Dude, I could recognize you with like one syllable.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
I've been so sick, T-Rock. I've been sick for like 7 weeks now.
You got COVID.
Well, I wanted to tell you how that VR was, but I've been so sick.
You got around to it. Huh? What was your first impression?
Well, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Well, what are you trying to...
I just feel like right now that I can... Like, I know if I put it on, I'll be too dizzy. Like, sick. Right now I'm flying formation with this F-15C. He just doesn't know. He just doesn't know it.
Yeah, Stacky here?
I am here indeed. What'd it do?
It's gonna be my new thing. It's not shoot anybody. It's stay behind them for the whole fight. I'm gonna be the peacekeeper. That'll be my name. I'm gonna switch it.
What, is it a player? You just...
Yeah.
Let's be real. That's an assertion of dominance.
I'm just humping him from the back. I'm humping his back.
Don't bully him.
I almost got a kill on REI yesterday. My first kill, but it was an almost.
I think this guy's enjoying this as well.
I think I'm starting to figure out some of the things, some of the mistakes I make.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll try to hold my F-16 at like 440 for too often. Like that's the magic number for me, but it's too high for many situations.
I think that number's good for the
so
first
I'll be trying
circle.
yeah, like I think I try to unload and ease for 440 while my opponent is like pulling some angle and getting shots. A big thing that I do wrong, especially against like guys like you and Grunt. You'll just get inside me while I'm trying to stick to my numbers, and you guys are just working the offsets. You know, that makes sense?
Yeah. I'm trying to get my head out of the gutter, but I can't. It's just stuck in the gutter. Too many these nuts jokes, and that's what she said. Have you guys seen that Key and Peele skit where the guy can't stop saying these nuts on your chin? And he like, it's like a tragedy. Have you guys seen that episode? If you haven't, you should Google it. They do like an intervention for him for his these nuts jokes that he won't stop saying.
An intervention.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, he almost got me there. He's not playing around. This guy's not playing around this time. He's like, no, don't get behind me. He's probably thinking, not this again.
How's your channel doing?
It's okay. I made $200 last month.
Yeah,
It's enough to like start, you know, getting happy, getting combo meals at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's not a lot of money for the amount of time it takes.
No, I just think of it as a hobby for now. You know, just a hobby. That's why it's kind of upsetting when you see kids like trying to like make it their job. You know, like, I don't know.
Well, there's
Trying to force it?
Well, it's like you need to go to school and like, not even college, but just learn something. You can be successful. You don't have to be YouTuber or Twitch or Instagram, whatever, you know.
You know, it seems easy. And like, I'm not saying, like I really think it seems easy with all the successful people I see. And
Yeah.
I know that's
like
a
lottery,
bias.
honestly.
It's what I think what they call a confirmation bias, where you see just the positive, but I'm just seeing so much positive. I get the sense that there's an opportunity for everyone, and it seems rather easy.
Yeah.
To put the hard work and then win.
Well, there's some people that just naturally have a really good talent. Like you know when you see a good comedian and you're like, man, this guy's just funny, you know, like he was born to do that. But so this guy is oh, never mind. I was gonna say he switched up his idea. He's like going into now horizontal scissors. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I kind of put a lot of work into it, I think. I tell you what, like if Rage White wanted to make a YouTube channel,
he would get rich.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna tell him to, like, dude, like when you're done with.
But he would have to, if he ever leverages his military shit, he'd have to go through so much red tape, like Hazard, basically, if he's using that to prop it up.
Like he's so much better than Max Afterburn. Which can get like, you know, he'll get. I think he's got like 1 million subscribers, and he's so much better. Like even on my videos, if Rage White is in my video, that video might get 1,000 views, and if he's not in my video, that video might get 100. You know?
Yeah.
See the Cybertruck? Cybertruck is out.
Oh, is it? Is that the bulletproof one?
Yep.
Nice.
It's like the most exciting, interesting kind of product to be released this year.
Maybe in a couple months I'll get one.
I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I have a Tesla, but like I have a Model 3 already, but it's literally 30% less range than they initially promised and 30% more expensive than they initially promised. So that's a fail straight out the gate. Yeah, it has some cool stuff, but you know, there's nothing in my mind. There's nothing that could ever make up for 30% less for 30% more. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, Stackhouse is not gonna appreciate this, but it's a lot of like that California type. You know, and weirdos.
What?
Like the California weirdos. You know, where they're like, I don't know how to say this without insulting the whole state, but the whole state is a bunch of weirdos. And the whole Tesla like group is weird.
Oh.
Look, there's got to be some normal people that like think that the Cybertruck is cool, but everybody I see.
I think it's cool. I just don't think the value's there for what it's worth.
Yeah, probably
Cool in
not.
concept there.
Did you see him? Did you see Elon Musk on saying "Go f yourself"?
Yeah, who didn't see that?
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing. It's not. It's kind of a long concept. Like, it's not a simple matter. It's a freedom of speech issue, which has a few like different angles. You know, there's his personal opinion, which does not necessarily mean it's his company. You know, he is different than his company.
Yeah.
Did you see Dana White saying, like, you know, Peloton, get rid of their shit?
Yeah.
That's the same idea.
Oh, he went in the water. When I was in school, you know, I'm an old guy compared to you guys. My teacher always talked about freedom of speech meant that even if they're wrong and you hate what they say, even hate speech, when I was a kid, like, they were allowed, that was freedom of speech. You were allowed to be as, you can disagree with it as much as you want, like, but they have the right to be.
It's not just it's not just but, like, that's it. That's not just like you've got the nail on the head, but it's not a coincidence. The idea freedom of speech is only relevant if it's something you don't agree with. No
matter what side you're on, you should be allowed to vote whoever you want to vote for and not be boycotted. Or, I mean, you could be I take that back. You can boycott whoever you want, but you shouldn't be able to be fired because of who you voted for.
So maybe there's a couple of different types of boycotts. There's the boycotts of the populace, and then there's a boycott of a few. The boycott of a few is different, right? And that's what I think what they're arguing about. You get 5 or 6 companies with a lot of power, and they decide to change. You know.
Also, I remember growing up when, like, monopolies were illegal, and now it seems like there are a lot of monopolies.
Well, it's interesting times. They're also talking about AI. Like, I still.
Oh yeah, AI is crazy. Have you guys seen the Spanish model that's, like, getting super popular? She makes $11,000 a month, and she's not real. She's just an AI.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the impressive demonstration of AI. Like, I know that the ChatGPT is pretty creative and fast.
I mean, this modeling agency created her, and whoever wants to, like, you know, whatever your company is, she'll model, like, your car or whatever. So they basically just put her in there, but she's not real. She's just AI. And also, they don't have to pay her because the modeling agency can just keep 100% of the money. I mean, that might be the future, which is, like, all movies and actors AI. I mean, that might be crazy. I mean, did you see the song, Johnny Cash song? Well, he didn't really sing it. It was just AI with his voice.
I haven't seen that. I heard about that type of thing, but I haven't listened to it. I've heard of a book. It was this one reporter played around with
dogfighting. I'm just, like, in cruise control right now.
This one reporter was playing around with ChatGPT. I think it was 60 minutes, right? And he's like, you know what? I wanted to see what this ChatGPT could do, so I typed in, write me a book.
Scary.
He goes, write me a story about a woman who bought a baby clothes and couldn't get pregnant, something like that, you know. And the computer wrote an amazing emotional, like, tragedy, like, or like, it's just an amazing composition.
What's amazing what math can do, like, when you find the algorithm to what makes a good book, what makes a good story, what makes a good song.
Yeah, so, like, you say the song, I say the book, and all of that is pretty impressive, but they keep trying to scare us about AI is going to kill us. Like that's it. Like in a nutshell, AI is going to exterminate us, right? And that's sort of the fear. And I don't see that happening. Although this Cybertruck has, and apparently a couple of models out there are now having steer-by-wire, and I didn't even know that was allowed. But now we've got vehicles that can do everything by computer, like the brakes, the throttle, the steering. It's all computer control. There's no direct connection. That was something that when I was growing up was a no-no. Like you have to always have a backup connection, the brakes and the steering. But now, like a computer could literally override everything you say inside the vehicle and kill you.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I actually interviewed at a company once that was a cybersecurity company specifically for auto manufacturers for exactly that.
I was surprised. Steer-by-wire, I thought would never be allowed, but it's on the road.
When you say steer-by-wire, you just mean like electronic inputs?
No, because we have that, like, but there's an electronic augmentation where if you turn the steering wheel, it'll give you a power assist with an electric motor, but there's still like a shaft. There's a steering shaft.
Yeah.
So you turn that wheel hard enough, you'll make it steer.
I mean, you definitely don't want. But I remember the really old vehicles. My dad had an old truck that didn't have power steering, and you definitely wouldn't want that.
Right? Yeah. So power steering. That's the idea.
This guy. He's got his gear down.
But what they're doing now is when you turn the steering wheel,
I'm gonna put my gear down with him.
it's just a sensor, and then the computer says, okay, I see which way you want to go and how quickly, and I will do it. And no matter how hard you turn that steering wheel, it's the computer is doing the doing.
I've got my gear down. He's got his gear down.
And so if AI tries to exterminate us, the only thing I can see is that it can turn off our air conditioning and crash our cars. And probably the electricity. But I'm not really worried.